Should Purplebricks charge more? Talk to me.
Oh, what a great question. I think the business is still learning about the model. As they've reported in their year results, the UK business will be profitable this year. So I think they can definitely demonstrate that they understand that the model is in this growth phase of their business now a profitable model. I think that they should continue to be as open about their model as they have been. So if you think they started off at 545 and it's now 899, that's quite a journey that they've been on with their fee. But all businesses for me should be thinking about what's the right fee to charge.
I mean, surely they're big enough now to charge I use the word more decent fee, but a fuller fee, shouldn't they? Because it'll certainly sort out. I mean, let's be frank. I know you were CEO up until a few months ago, but if you don't mind me saying, the sales chasing. What is there a sales chasing unit?
Absolutely, yeah. So
maybe you should plug the phones in.
Yeah, well, look, I think
I'd say that
operationally, the bit that I would say is that was definitely something that wasn't as good as it needed to be when I joined the business at the start. But it was recognised that it was under pressure. It was suffering from some of the growth pains, and there's been significant investment into the sales process capability, and that I see the future of sales progression for big estate agents being digitally enabled, much more supportive, and look, I think if you talk to solicitors about estate agents' role in sales chasing, they will tell you that their problems include the right amount of contact, whether it's too much or too little, the fact that they'll get 65% more calls in the last 2 weeks of the month trying to find out if stuff is exchanged, and I think that there are significant opportunities for estate agents to think about how they make sales progression better for the consumer moving forward, and I think Purplebricks are probably further down the track than most in terms of how they think about that. Certainly, if you have a look at the work that John Abbott is doing with the land registry around Digital Street, and how conveyancing transactions might look in the future, I think we'll see real advancement.
Is it fair that estate agents sometimes don't even recommend someone takes an offer if there's a Purplebricks in the chain?
That's definitely unfair.
Okay. What do you think Purplebricks should do about that?
Purplebricks have done quite a lot about that, which is firstly making sure that if that is the case, that they support the consumer, they talk to estate agents. Estate agents quite often will say that that's not exactly what they said to the customer, because it's a difficult ground to justify on, because it becomes discriminatory.
Do you think that the industry has got a bad impression of Purplebricks because it's worried about them?
Maybe. I think there is an element of threat, but I also think actually there is some challenge around the early stages of Purplebricks' model that actually people like to hold on to. So yes, in the early days it wasn't unusual when you're covering the whole of the UK with 100 local property experts for people to not be as local as they are today.
We've all heard the one story about someone doing a 300-mile round trip.
Yep, and that is probably true from back in the day.
Yes.
It will definitely not be true in 2019, but I do think that there are times where the sales progression unit was underpowered. It was difficult to get through on the telephone, and some of those impressions would have helped.
But surely if you charged more, you'd be able to, the local property experts would earn more, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, do you think, would you put the fees up if you were still running the show?
I don't know. I think I would. Let me put it a different way.
Go on then.
Me sat here now, thinking about what online estate agents could do next. How about if an online estate agent said, let's sell houses for free? That would disrupt estate agency.
Yes, it would.
We'll sell houses for free on the basis that we gain market share to a critical point. We remove competition from the marketplace, and we'll make our money from selling financial services products, conveyancing products, survey products, and we'll build a distribution network that thinks about removals, utilities, broadband. So when you think about the disruptive digital capability environments that are being created in industry, so whether that's the likes of an Uber or...
Yeah, because they're kind of subsidising their taxi drivers to get market share. Do you think I use the word low, some people might not use that, low fees that Purplebricks are doing, do you think they're trying to buy market share? Because it can't all be about the fee, because let's be frank, you charge this, when I say you, I know you don't not with Purplebricks anymore, but Yopa, same model, same rough, until the Germans put the money into Purplebricks, same sort of money, but Purplebricks have done really well, and Yopa, I mean, we're going to talk about it in a separate video. It can't be all down to fee, can it?
Yeah, well, look, and so I definitely don't think it is down to fee.
Okay.
And
that means you can put it up though, doesn't it? Go on, look, sorry, I jumped in.
Yeah, no, but look, I think I think they could put it up. I think they put the fee up last year. That was a deliberate decision to do exactly what you talked about earlier, which was to pay the local property experts more money. So every penny of the increased fee was allocated to the local property experts. At the time, that was something that I'd never been able to do before. So the business was in a position where we gave everybody that worked for us between a 25 and a 33% pay increase. I don't know of another estate agency business that's been able to do that, and that was a very positive, very deliberate step. And that's my view on how anybody should think about their fee. What is it that you're trying to achieve? How is it that you're going to achieve that? One of my proud moments running Dixon's was in 2012, 2013. We exchanged on over 5,000 units, and the average fee for Dixon's was 2.29%. And for me, the important part of getting your fee strategy right is being able to offer a service that is clearly attractive to your consumers, provides value for money, and cheap or expensive doesn't come into it. It comes into what is it that you're going to do to deliver that service for the customer. And I think one of the things that's been very important in the success and the growth of Purplebricks is some of the things that they do for the consumer that get overlooked. And this is, I think, it's a big challenge for the industry. Portals, Rightmove and Zoopla in particular, the call to action for a typical customer that's on a portal between 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. 60% of Rightmove's traffic is on between 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. And the call to action that consumer has if they like a property is email or call somebody that's closed. And it's just not what consumers are expecting in this digital age. Purplebricks is technology that allows a customer to make a viewing there and then on their platform, is a very big step in the right direction for the consumer. I don't think it's the final answer. I don't think Purplebricks is the finished article, but I think in terms of our industry challenge in providing better quality value for money, that digital capability is very important to our customers. But if you're asking me, could an agent put their fee up? I don't think there isn't an agent in the UK that couldn't put their fee up.
In the next video, I'd like to talk to you about Purplebricks' relationships with their local property experts. Is that okay?
Yeah, that'd be good. Cheers. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.